Otaku tiam mataka ati kuakati yoman. Atani kapu taisa kautaku tuku tuku isekiata. Ati iupuaka. Atataka ute isekuoto kosoko tuoto. Yanaka. Yanaku.
Hata wata kuwataka iwata. Awate wata wata. Shiwaka wati wata kiwakata. Iana wata iata wakata. Iata wata itata. Okay, hello everyone. How are you doing? We are here one more week of live languages. We are in the week 1 to 4. And happy Christmas, happy New Year. Oh my God, I'm super high. Wata wachi wakata itata wati waka. Chiwaka isana wakata. That's all I feel to say today. Hawatarita na waka. Shuwaka ita wakate, yu wakata. We are going to start with some blessings to clear the space and to protect the space. And you want to go ahead, Brother Patrick. Wacha wati kwaka.
Okay, yeah. Of course. Oh my God. Kashoko Janama Tawuki.
I can't take out of my mind the scene of Wesley with a child talking to the child as an extraterrestrial. You see, I have it in my third eye, just like here, and I cannot even coordinate the group. Chuaka, Uchuana.
Yeah, okay. Namata, Namata, Shisha Tayamani, Timanwa, Tamanyawa.
Wachawa, Chawata, Isharada,
Koko Shete,
Iada Wakata,
Ikupati, Patu Kiti. Namana Kiamana, Toya, Shoshiwishi, Asha Shawata. Himayana Kiwuya, Takumana Kiawaya, Aswa Shiwaya, Shushiwa Shavia. Sheshiwa Shashima. Shimedikio Shuana. Ayu. Kimi Kiawaya. Sheme. Shumana Kashua. Sheme. Bushmi Kishawa. Shamasha.
Wachawatika.
Yeah. Much love. Kushma Shamasha.
Thank you, brother. Brother Wesley. Thank you, Patrick.
Thanks very much, Patrick. Amazing. And it just brings me back to like even Ishmael we were saying that, bring you back to the school. Just brings you back to school, which is amazing. Thanks very much. Thanks for it.
Wesley,
we roll through, yeah? Suatai akatai tu moyo Mama, you. Mama, Mia, aua, saya, meia, keia, huota, mba, nia, huotaja, eia, maia, eia, katua, muoto,
Wata waka.
Waiatata, muaka, uikatata, kinuata. Thanks very much. Sawaiata, mua, yawa.
Thank you, Mel. Shiwaka wata. Shawata. Nice, Melissa. Huaka, utua, shiwaka.
Hi, thank you.
Hello. What's up?
Arinitia maresha katati moku tataya resha katia moku tu yaresha katia mantatia rasha kota tayaresha ka ino tota yare menitia okosho katatia maresha katia motu toto yara akoro rototatia rasha katia mariniti shakatia marato toto yaresha katatia moku oro tatiare atia mokosha kanatia maresha katia maresha kototo tiari manatia rosho kotote anitia maresha katia ronoto tatia makota tayarasha katia mokoto tia roshoka initia maresha katia maresha katia manatia rosho kotote maresha katia rasha amatatia rosho kototo tiareshka anatea mareshka tiamara anatea mokoto toyareni shanatia mokoshka tiamanata tiaroshoka tiamokota tiarosho tiareshka tiara amaka shikanatia moroshana tiamokota tiareshka tiamareshka tiamokota tiareshka anatia marashka tiamato pariti akushuka manitia marashukunoto tiarashka natia marenetia roshukuta makatia makuko tiara anata shukura tatiarasha katia koshakati minitia moka ikianitia roshukanatia mokuta tiara onoto tiara shukatia mokutu tiara amokushana nataya maratatia mokuta taya koshakatia mokutu tunatia. Thank you.
Thank you, Meli. Huata, shuaka, ua, shuaka. And now it's Luis. Or maybe not. Maybe later. Wata watiwaka. Uta wata. So I'm gonna go ahead. Watiwaka. Wasawaka uata iwana uata iaka. Tua naka ita na wuma na tiwaka. Usawati mama. Cha. Uana kuma ti maka uana. Unte oko wata ke oko wakati te o mama kua. Uana ina kuana kana wa. Uana he wata. Chiwakata kuata. Chiwaka uata he waka. Wata iana uata. Uata iaka wata. Uana eche wa iana uana iana uata. Naka uata iana uata. Naka naka utana kuata ina makau mata kuata. Chuakate waka. Chawakate iwa. Chiwakate shua naka uata. Tu wakate chowaka iti wanaka wata. Echa waka te tisha waka te wama. Sowate sho kohua. One kawata ikana uaka. Chuane ti uaka uati uakita na hundaka. Inaka hutaka kau huku saka huma. Se ua makahuta kanakua taka. E akahua ianaka. Chakwa. Kataku chukuata. Ikuakata chikuakata. Chikuata. Chikuata. Huanana kau to tukuaka. Ishakuaka tiana huata. Tuata hija nakua natiwaka. So after these blessings, let's do a grounding meditation. And we can start by taking some deep breaths. Kuwaka, ianak, iwaka, dikawaka. Then when we inhale, we take this wonderful golden energy coming from the sun of our solar system. But this time we are going to get also this golden energy from all the other suns, from all the other solar systems and galaxies. Huaka uata tiwanaka, tianakunta wakata. And we are going to visualize that all these suns from our galaxy, from our solar system, they are all connected to a greater sun. Huana, Siwaka, Iana, and this big sun send the energy to multiple and multiple suns everywhere in every Huataiana galaxy, in every universe. Huana Tiwana, in every solar system, Tukuataiana. And then we start receiving this golden energy from all of them. Tauataiana. So when we intake Eshuaka, when we breathe in, Uana, we take this golden energy. Kuana, Kauana. Enikuata Uana. And when we exhale, we send it everywhere in our body, in every single part of our body. Hauana, reaching every level. Huana, in the physical, reaching our cells. Uana Kawata, the DNA. Huata Ianaka, Uata, Iana, Huana Kata. Huana Kauata. And connecting every aspect of ourselves, as well as every body, the energy body, Kuaka, the etheric body, Kuaka Uwata, Siana Uwata, Iana Kawata, Huana Kawata. We allow the integration from all these aspects of ourselves that can serve us in this lifetime. Kuata uata iana uaka itana wata. Esi wana hunteyu kuntuaka. We come back to unifying all our aspects, all those aspects that benefit us in this lifetime. Huaka ishana kuno kuana. Huane huana huana. And consciously we keep taking deep breaths from the main sun. Chuana huana, feeding the other suns. Kuana iana kutuana, and reaching us. Kuaka uata. Tuana kauntawana. We start feeling this feeling of empowerment. Chuana, kuana, our energy vibration start raising, and we acknowledge our strength, our power, our ability to love. Uana, tiana, uata, ishana kuanta, uana, uaka, iana, takuku ine kiwana, sawaka isana uaka. And once we feel this integration, we consciously start sending this energy. We set the intention to send this energy to the center of Mother Earth, and also all over the surface of Mother Earth. Shuaka, so we see a column of energy going to the center of Mother Earth, and we see a tsunami of energy covering all the surface, embracing all the planet. Kuata, all the surface of the planet. Kuana, reaching everyone, every brother and sister, every being. Huana, ua, ia kawana, tiana. We feel the power of these suns all together. Huata, huata, as multiple beings, great beings. Huana, huata, kuana, kauata. Sewaka, connected to the greater one. Kuana, iana, ote waka. Iaka wuntana. Seku otoku, shoku teiwa. Once we connect to that center of our Mother Earth, we start sending our worries, any issue, any tension. We just send it in this flow of golden energy that we project. We send it with the intention of transmuting these energies into divine light. Kuhuata, uhata, ishana, gua, iakwaka, tuana kun tiwana. So we don't only feel that our planet transmute the energies, but we do also that with our intention. Hu tuata, iaka, ika, waka, inaka, wakana. Teki woko otoku utuku utuai ianakumaka chikumaka rewanaku te takuata etekua teki kukuantaikuaka setsuana ianakuanta. Send everything you need to send there. Transmute it, to transform it. Anything that you feel is interfering. In this period of change and transformation, any worry caused by the 3D dimension, any issue there, just put it there in that flow and let it go. Let it go. Let it work out by this greater intelligence, Kuaka, assisted by all these stars, the greater star of all, Chisana Kuntiana, on our planet Earth. Let's share all of this that we have inside, causing resistance. It's not only your responsibility. You can be assisted if you allow it. You can break the programming from the old paradigm. The old paradigm that tells you that you have to do everything, that all the responsibility is only yours. Let's share it. Let's share it. Once we send all these worries, all these tensions, all these things that are creating some disturbance, some some resistance in our system. We start visualizing the response of Mother Earth, sending back a wonderful, beautiful platinum energy. You see this energy with a different color. That's fine. That's what you are meant to receive. So let this wonderful energy come back to you. And replace that space that your worries, those issues were occupying before. Let these spaces be replaced by this wonderful energy from Mother Earth. And then consciously, once we fill all our body also with this beautiful platinum light, we send this light from Mother Earth to all the suns we were connecting to. And we visualize how this energy from planet Earth also reach the central sun, the main one, the greater one. Chiwanakauana. O kuote wo kuata winia takuotawa. Ia kuaka. Hunuanaka utawa chaka wachawa. Ia makaupa takauto kuapa. Te tiu makate. Itawanaka uanata. We create this circuitry connecting sun and earth. I'm not feeling separated. You only need to think about this exercise to reconnect. And you can apply huana or remember it anytime you want. Kuata, kuata, chiwaka ne chuana kuatuana. Ishawaka tiunaka wata. Ewaka ikawaka tikuata. Uataka uata. Chawa, chawata, chukuana. Okay. And now, if you feel like it, we can start with the intentions. Patrick, watahutuaka.
Okay. I have a really short one for myself. It's the release of my Togray and Draconian ego aspect. Letting go. And for the rest of the world, unconditional love for every life aspect and global fun and joy. Shiva Shana Takoshe, Shiva Shiva, Mashva.
Chakwaka, Kishuakana, Wataka. And now it's Wesley, Kuaka.
Thanks very much. For myself, basically what I'm going to do is bring the attention to just more awareness for just certain things that I'm actually going through within the physical format that I'm always lost in actually. So maybe bring in more awareness of how to actually navigate just the simple things of this world, so-called simple things which I find so challenging. And clear out. I'm actually focusing on clearing out any densities that are kind of that there's kusawaya to there's cross interference with what I'm working with. So that I can be more receptive channel for the energies to flow. That's very beneficial. See you with that. Thanks very much. And for the planet, I feel that the just more densities can be cleared out, more understanding, more uplifting of the planet. I totally resonate with Patrick was saying there. Just more, even for myself, so more love, more understanding, more appreciation for the little things, which is really beneficial. I feel actually freedom in a more in a more soul expansive level, because I feel that's the so people can connect more into their soul aspect, because I feel sawata tuakata kinewa sunuwa tiwata, because I feel that's the bridge to self-realization. Sama kuata. Thanks very much. Kuakata.
Shuaka.
Tuasata tiwata. Thanks very much. Aiwa.
And now Meli, Hatawaka.
Hi. For myself, I'd like to release old versions of me, like completely, but send it away with love and acceptance. Embrace the changes happening, opening myself up more to love and spirituality, and balance, I think. And for the planet, balance as well, and freedom to express ourselves, releasing judgment, and just like an overall clearing of the kind of dense energy that's been going about.
Thank you. Thank you. Wakata wata. Khadija.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Okay, so I want to have more acceptance and increase awareness over my reactions. I mean, and for the collective, it's the same. Like increase awareness and like seeing things from different angles, not just yeah. So we can understand, we can see things from not only from our lenses, but we can understand how others think. And yeah, thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you. And now Luis.
Intentions for myself, that I can clear resentment and feel all of my feelings, so that I can hear more the voice of my heart, that I can operate more in my heart than in my head. Confidence as well. Integration between the spiritual and the practical, to align both. Healing to whatever part that needs healing and expansion and love. And for humanity, that we can be more raw and authentic, and also respect each other in the process. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Rob. Thank you. Wata wetiwaka. Tiwaka. Tiwana. Tiwaka tiana wata. Tikuana titiana ku tutuini titiana. O titiana ku tutuinia. This is something with you, Luis. Guata. Maybe they are telling you Happy New Year. Guata butiana. Yeah, for me, I'm going to ask for healing as well, especially for my knees, because every time that I spend more than 2 hours playing basketball, they start hurting. So yeah, I want to ask for healing so that my knees can resist more the sport I love to beat. I also want to ask for love that could assist me in transcending also the challenges that we are experiencing, to embrace, like our sister Meli say, embrace all the changes that we are going to undertake in a very near future. Yeah, I also joined the intention from Brother Wesley about through this process being more aware of all my abilities, so that I can connect to all the aspects of myself that could assist me going through the this massive transformation and changes. For humanity, I ask practically the same that you have asked, but I always do that. I always join what you have asked already, and then for yourselves and for humanity, I always ask for all of that to manifest, and I know that humanity is gonna go through a lot of massive changes as well, a lot of conflicts that are meant to happen, in order to just raise a new earth. So I ask from these like languages, or from all these beings who assist us, from all these wonderful energies, to please help humanity going through all these massive changes that we know that they need to happen. So that these changes, I don't know how to say, but I wish that people don't go through so much suffering, and but I know that some of these, like I say, is meant to happen. So I just want the best for everyone, in any way that might happen at some point. I know that the 2023 is gonna be the continuation of 2022, 2 years of this massive change in humanity. And so I wish the best. That's the only way I can express it, because every time I focus on something happening in the planet, I get the answer back that is meant to happen. It's meant to happen. So just don't focus, let's say, too much on it, because you are going to really suffer. And somehow, like I say, this is part of the plan. So I just wish the best in any way possible for everyone, that they face these changes in the best way, as we do. And I wish for all the people who are awakening to also get this connection to their aspects of themselves, so that they can face these realities in a better way. If you are at home and you want to also set your intentions for yourself and for humanity, please do, because no matter what time you're watching this video, it's going to be also effective. And you can join us also with prayers. We just speak light languages. You can also speak your light languages whilst we do the light language transmission here, this collective light language transmission. Trust and faith for all the hearts in the planet. Trust and faith in ourselves, so that we keep connecting and transforming the best way we can everything. And yeah, whenever you like, guys, if you will want to activate your microphones and start this collective light language transmission, please go ahead. Sene kiumata ke siumaka wutu kuku tu ikiuaka. Setiumana.
Wanata utuaka, utuaka ma, utuama, mu taine, utoana, oama, utua, utuana, mautu uana.
Iana umana, ienete kiuamana, ienete kiumana, tiana kuana. Sete kiu amaka iana, kuo to tiana, kuo to maka uana. Hata huata tiana, huaka, sakuana. Chesa kuaka itata kutu yana.
Kia sata kia kuna kia ataya. Ini anata kayata. Nayata katanayata.
Dua tata dua. Gaya kanania. Oh ya. Oh tata tata. Tau ya tata. Mayo tata. Go tata. Mayo.
Yokoshi na tokosha.
Ku tata dua. Kapaya kuno tu. Papa bayuka. Kotai yoko. Bayuku. Bayaku.
Oh, katoya, 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 katoya.
Aya baba, kiwa baba, chiwa baba, tika wa baba, chika baba, chika baba, tika
Kata,
baba,
kata, 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 kata.
tuku baba, ichukwa, tu biba, tiki 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 tiki.
No, tokia, tora, kata, 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 kata.
Itika maka kuto toto ititi maka tutu 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 baka tiu mama chaku baba ka uoka chaku wataki kuaka
Tuana tutu kuntu
Kata,
tutu 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 tutu.
ay, ay, ay.
ititi anama bu 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 ku tu 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 ini titua tata titi ana kupa ti tata titi ana kuaka shawa kata ititi ana kuata titi
Buana takera kurra, taka, 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 taka.
Jua kanata tuo ka wakata icha ka wakata cheke wakata pia cha 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 ku tu tu chuku tu 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 tiana mapaka tu ti tiana hata wakati tiana ku tu tu shwa ka ti wai 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 tikua Ateo akai Anaka wakate kumakatu te ke maka wo te ke wa te ki maka ine waka ine piki mapike anaku wa te ki mata te ku anaka wo piki mate wate cha wakata icha wakata yumaka ushoko te ki mata kwai ti anaku wo te kuate
Tatia roshaka roshakatia makashaknatia mokutayari
Wana kuata ika wa wata wana Shua iwa katai hata wata wata chakwa chaka
roshakatia otatia reshakatia roshakatia mota
Chuparapata wakata makichwa wak 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 kachwa wak 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 chwak chak wak 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 chak wak wak chak wak wak chak wak wak chak wak wak
reshakanata tayo roshakatati Arashakatati mukuto tayara shakatati koto tayara atia mareshukati mokati roshakatati ti o roshakati atia toto te arashakatati mukota tayara no toshukata tata te roshakata ti o roshakata toto te arashakata ondati arashakata Yarosho kata tita yarosho tata riti yarosho akana to yare shikrati amaka
Sure.
yamarasha yamara manan yara ariti oresha krati yamarasha krati yarosho kata yarosho ka ati mokuta de riti moto de tati omakata ti yarosho ati omakati mokuta de yare Yamanati Roshanati Amarashikati Moto Taya Voto Tayara Ati Morashikiti Amata de Roshakati Ati Mokata de Roshakati Amarati Roshakata Ati Amarashikati Mokono to Tayarashikati Atati Mokoto Toya Oroshikati Bokatati Rashaka Anatoshuknati Marashukati Mokatati Roshukati Tutati Arishukati Arishukada Tamani Timoroshukudo Tuto Marishukati Moranatati Motutushu Ashikuno roshukati matati roshukata tati roshukata anata ututuyare shiknati mukututayare shikata tu ariniti amara tata yorashikata tia roshukututu
Shishawa, Nakuwakashi, Kawataka, Shawa. Ushuwasha, Shishawa Naka, Ushua Naka, Usha. Chishe, Waka, Shishara Waka. Shiwaka, Kukwasha, Kukwasha, Nietzsche, Shawaka, Chini, Kuwacha. Shawaka, Shiwaka, Tashua. Ashuwaka. Tekua tikiu maka hiata tu titi apwakati uwatakati kepititi uwamakati titi
Areno toshika natia makoshuku natia marashikatia motuto yarashinitia mokotatia mokatiara anototo yarishikanata makoto anata Nitia roshukatia manatia roshukate manata de roshukatia mokoto to Initia marashikatia morono totatia Shikatia mata yon katia matia oroshana tia mokatia rin initia shikatia mara shikatia mokotia rish shikatatia mokota yara initia kotia ma shikatia makoto to yara shikia mokatia
Matuama utoiana, mautoayaka uata, mautuana, maikainata, utuama.
Ayana kasho shia.
Mautu utuana utuina utuiana utuana
Yukana te.
mautu utuana mautayana tuaka mautu
Ashaka.
ieshe uta utoana.
Nina kukatana. Ayana te katoya boy.
Waka chaka huchikata. Uchukua cheki waka. Chikiyu makata. Chakawa chakatiku makachiku kukuchiko.
Ayata kana tia taya. Moiniti koshish wataka. Ayana takia. Yashuani.
Yamaroshokatia matatia
Yashutaka.
ronitia matatia
Ashana desha.
matakatia
Desha kushate.
katia monataria
Ashata.
katia matatia
Eshatoshata. Yemenata kataki. Shiva Shiva Shiva. Shiva Shiva.
Uchakawakata, chiyumakawa,
Shiva 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 Shiva.
chiwakate wakate shwaka.
Ona tikiyata.
Nakawukata, chikiwakate, nikwakata.
Shiva Shiva.
Kawunana, chiwana, 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 chiwana,
Ayana taki Shiva Shiva.
chiwana.
Mawata utuana mautu utuana mautu utuana.
Yukana tahika koha.
Tuwakakahuta, ushikuwakataita na wakata.
Mena kita koshishi.
Chiwakati wakata. Yini wakai. Yata uwana ita na uwataina.
Yana na tai.
Suwana iya na uwa chiwakaina uwata.
Mahani utuana.
Tishawana, tishawana, tishawana. Wata. Wata.
initia mareshikono yamonoto tayareshika tiamokota tiaroshika
Wasata iyako tuwa yakata tata uwa iyaka ma iyata.
nitia oreni tiamote tiaroshika tiamokoshunoto initia mareshika tiarashanata amanat Otiamatia rishikatatia mokotatia. Ishiki orono toteari nitia koshakatia natia roshokatia yara. Nitia makotia manatasha katia mokotatia rishiki yara. Initia roshokatia manatia roshokatia natia wotataya wotaya rotataya wotaya. Ana Tate aroshuko ko to yoro to yare tiare ayoko ko are te are shakata yano to ayoko to tayo matia rashakatia yamoto to yare ata yaro shuko to yara shak Anata yoro no to yoro te anate yare shikati o moto to yare shikita yo aro to yoro to yore te aro shokati aro no to yoro shaka yo kata yo no to yo te amati ara to yare shi te are te aro to re te akota yara Ano toro toto te areshi ni te makate arosho kota te makate mokate arosha. Ani te morosho kate mokia ka
Yatata, Uasata, Suakana, Ia, Uata,
miti aro.
Kua, Kiwa, Iawa, Suayama, Iawa, Awa, Kiawa, Muaka.
Te anoto te are te aroto o ataya. Au go te arosho ka muka.
O te waka. Te sana kuntiti umakata tina.
Ayo kore dare ati ayarosho. Moto to yoru tata yara tata yara shakata moto to yoru shuko to yorata yamaka to yare shakati yamoko tati yamaka go.
Awatika wakatika. Tuku tiki abakata kiko tuki abakata. Chisanaka tuku mititi anakata.
Yare te ara shakati yamate aro shoto to yare te yamakasha kani te oro shokuto to yare shakati ara. Yamakati ane niti are shakati maniti aro shakati yamuko yaro shakati yamate yamukota ta yaro shakati yamukota yamukota yaro shakata kanati yamara tata te yare shakati makati yaro shakati Katati pumpate yaro shukatati obokata. In
Jawaka chika babaka chuku tiki wakata. Chiki waba. Chichi tukuata. Te nanaka kututu titi ana.
Shiata, tu ashi, oto ata, yoto ishi oto ata. Mautu ishi ata.
Tas akuata. Ititi anaka uata. Entite eko tu tika wate itikiana. Chiki wakata ite anakuata. Shiki makata chuata. Chesh wakata nikuata.
Uchuama. Mautu utu ishi ana. Utu. Mautu ana.
Masaku tata, Kuni Yowa, Uatata, Umba, Yakua, Uyakatatu, Papa Yawa. Sauai Yaki Yama Yawata, Muyakata, Kutututututu, Bayaka, Muaka. Suakata yawa. Suakata yawa. Uaya. Kutuaya. Muyuaya. Muyuaya. Mutatuaya. Muaka.
Jawata matiki abakata.
Mawataina, utuayana, utua.
Chikuaka tike abakata itu wati wakata. Cha kutana kuchishana kutusho tuku chikabaka. Chikiti akwakata. Chiki anakoa ni makamunya. Ini kuwate shakwa ishikakwa takawa.
Roshukati amare shukana manati arudu yariniti amare shukatati amokati ortotayara. Anoto yare shukati amaniti arunati amokoto to yariniti arashaka. Initi amara
Shalawo matai anakunta nesuo matekium teom taisio matutun tuiki mama sana tunto to koshon toko iti timogun tai senekum takai dia takun tai sanakuori ni amakunto esenti maka Ene ti o
Mai na iti ne oto ne oa.
ne
Mau
takapana.
iti ana
Te
iti
waka te se tikiana. Hara no ku otoko te satakun te yuma ti yuma. Seni yumaka te shukun te yumaka. Seko wakata intiana kuwata. Shakwakata. Tavamaka te shwaka.
utuaye utoye
Watatu.
utu ana.
Oi, watatu.
Sawati shava. Kisha mama matuku cho cheshi cheshi ana kuju shuku tichu mama. Chichi tiu chuku chuchu tiki yamaka.
Matatu. Kutu piti waku.
Mama chica ba. Cheshi shaba. Cheshi te chikwaka. Chisha kwaka. Tiki anamaka tutu titi anaka wo chisha kwaka. Chakwaka.
Matatu.
Mama cheshi mama chiki baka. Chicha kwa chicha ba. Chuchu chinya kwa.
Matatu.
Shawana isi shawaka. Sese waka ni shawana. Hawana ku shana uwana. Iana kuwana kata ina makawata. Chekwaka na chika wakata. Chikwakata chukun chushuana kachicha na kwata. Chichichi ne kuwakacha na kuchisha wakana. Chushuana ka. Shabama,这些话，一些是我是小瓜卡，以前那个我说就有瓜，也些就过记得了，你出度瓜上，是话这话干哪出这些话？嘿嘿嘿嘿，是话呢，是话呢，是说话呢，小娃其实是小娃卡下小户说瓜卡，这个话这个嘛，这家那估计上。我说呢，谢谢我噶，谢谢你就我记着呢。啊，我这个我个这个就过这个我的，这叫我呢，这叫我个，这叫我个，这叫我个，这叫我个打个我笑个，这个这叫我个，是叫我个这个我晓得，我今年我个打，是叫我个这个，就这个，这叫就呢，我说。是我看上，大家说，是我去是说是我去呀，我家的小娃，就我打我掉呗，这个我的我的打我干啥？就我打回去我这个吧，就我打，你小娃干打，是小娃干，安那我打几个巴干打。Jika kata jika makaju jika kata jana kata nakata social kata
shawa tu ayo kudu
awaja tichama ichaba chicha muchima do chuko tu iche kwata iche na wati ka wakati te shwaba jawa na di wutika uri di wa ke waka chupaka ona huwa ta itata huwa ta ni kuana chechi kuonte kiwaka se kuaka chiwaka chiwa
Pocho. Nakataka shadwa. Watami tawataya.
Chiwaka chika. Huranaka.
Katako.
Oh, anakiuma. Tiu naka one uai chuaka.
Okadakia makwa takoshatawaka. Kuka pocha kataki ya chuka poka. Chokwa.
Suagaraka tu sukuaraka retekiwa pakatakata. Shiwakata shiornaka.
Kichakata kuka chua ki kakwa.
Itagawataka.
Chocha chabaka.
Itagawataka. Chigawataka. Iwaka shiwaka. Shishawakataka. Takarakataka. Orkaka. Wataka. Chuka.
Chinka choka baka.
Chukwa. Chika waka. Chika. Chaka.
Chikoka choka pako cheka cheka. Chikoka poata kocheka.
Wacha. Chigwacha.
Chuka poa. Kikyo poka.
Utu kishawa. Chidi u uruguji kawataka. Otogu chukwaka.
Chikoka choka.
Chihuahua.
Teko baba kaba. Sebagai cakupa. Nada que poa. Aku kata poa te. Kikia kosh. Shita kuka ta kapoka pai. To kapoa. Shokata koka pa. Kaka.
Tu shahwata ishakavata ki tiu makata shu hochoaka. Shawa chuan chukwata shu wata shawaka tishana. Shawaka.
Nesakata kupa. Kicho kwa. Wa.
Shawaka. Jawaka cha.
Niketa kubaba. Poche kichi kabaka kuapa. Kiki wak. Poche tek.
Suashishawa.
Nika toba ki koka shukatoka. Woka.
Chiwaka.
Pokia poa pa.
Chiwaka himugo chiwaka. Chishakwaka takaku kutu shukwaka. Chakaka kuchoana kachuwaka. Watakur namatur.
Roshakatia Roshakota Roshakata Marika Tatia Rotatia Roshakata Initia Marashakatia Matea Roshakota Tia Reshakatia Makatia Roshakota Inatayo Roshakata Tatia Roshakota Tototia Reshaka Initia Marashakatia Marashakota Tia Roshakatia Manatiara Ineta totayara shakatia mokoto tayara shakani tia morosho katatia mokotayara. Initia morosho kanatia mokatayara shakatia mokota tiara shikatatia mokotayara. Atotayara shakatia makatia mokota tayara shakatia makatia morosho katatia. Initia mara shakatia manatia rosha. Imaro do yo do Matea makatia matea roshukatatia matatia roshukatatia makatia roshuka. Initia mareshaka tia marini te kashukunoto te aresh. Initia mokatia anoto yareshuka nitia mareshaka nitia makoto to yare nitia makachaka nato to yarete. Initia maroshukoto te areshika matea. Anitia mokosho tia makatia roshakatia makatia manatia roshakotaya shikatini. Ini tia marushuka mananada tia rota tia makatia rashakatia mokoto to yorono taya rashikatia ra. Ani tia marushuka manada tia makashikana tia mokatia motia makatia rashukanata tia makatia roshuka. Ini tia marishikani tia roshukata tia matia ratata yoroshuka tia matia rashatata. Anotoyo runota tia nitia roshakatia makatia ra. Initia marashakatia manatia rashakatia ashukatia makatia mokata. Yamarakatia makatia matatia roshakani tia matayo notutea rashakatia nata. Ore tia matatia rashakatia mokota tia rashakani tia mokota tia rashakanani tia makatia rashaka. Anitia marishika tatia makatia manatia maretitia rushakotototototia retia makasha. Bakayum deo guantare kiu chakanako toko stikian takarakases tikium testiniu kuntaye shakatesti tianaka korokotos tikin tikium toko istana arakatos tikiaka toko kostikianaka testi te tiana ontane kiaka utekiana kute tiumaka Shakaku kuto koto shoto tiki tiaka. Hekiu makateishi yaka kunte chukwata. Asanakati yasiaka wanata. She wakatiana. She shawaka u mateishu. Etiki wakata shi wakat. Eshete kuwakate shwati tiana kuoto kuyanaka. Sheki tieni kuwata. Eshakwata tikuakata. Enakawakata she wamakau tuakaitara. Se kuantana kuaka. Setiumakate shuana. Ikiwaka shetekuoko tostiki estitianaka wata. Metia Patia manate ukota tiaresh kotota tiaresh patatia mokota petatia marata tokota tatia ototototo tiaresh katatia mokatia uroto tia. Initia mareshu katatia makatatia mokotatia rushu katati akot arus no no tayaresh katia makatatia rush Aretta te arashikata te mokota te atuto te arashikoto to. Arono to te arashikata te mokata te mokate mone te arashikata te papa te arashikata te amakate to. Ian yaro.
Kuatata. Maia kuata. Kuata ia maia wai. Uata ia kumbaya. Kuata. Kutututu. Tutututu. 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 Pai kututu. Pai kututu. Kutututu. Tutututu. Pai kutu. Kutututu.
Suaka tsako tuaka. Te waka tisaku tutuaka. Chishiku kuchua na katika hu tuchua chesa waka chisa na kushwa. Chakucha na kucha na kisha waka. Siwaka titia na huaka. Tiswa na juata chi ju chuaka wakata. Tumate te kiwaka. Setyukwa na chishaku chishata. Hinesha waka ika kontana kata. Ote kiti tukuaka te sukun tutuishaka. Sechuana chiwaka. Chakawata chikini chia. Nyamama chucho chukwa. Titi makata tutu iki. Chicha wakata tikama. Chicha maka chukuchu. Chukutu tu kuchukwa chikata chukutu ishikwa. Isha wana kati maka chakwa chakatikama. Chikata kuchukwa. Chichana. Turu tuku shuko shuku shukwaka. Kuru kushukwa nina kawa taiti uru kuishaka. Inia makaju chichiana kuchi kapaka niya makachuko chuko chichata wachiko pakacha. Icha wakata. Nachawatikata chutikaba. Chawaki. Hiyawa mama chikwaba. Chica batatu, tu chica bata chaka, ichi machaka tuku shokwa, chicha pakachaka uchi chapa kati kenya kwatakati kakwateki mataka tuchuatata. Umata kuchu, husho shakwaka. Wow. Wonderful. Every week is better. It's so nice, guys. Thank you so much for collaborating, contributing, unifying, integrating every single part of you with us, Chiwaka, Chiana, because this is how I feel. We really dial into very similar frequencies and we feel as one, Tiwa, Tiana, and we transcend all this heavy feeling that we experience here in this dimension, Tiana Kutin, Tiana Hawate, Tikio Makata, and it helps us to see things from now on from a different angle and from a different perspective. Chuo, Chochoana, Tiana. I really feel like a lot of weight has been taken away, Shuaka, Tiana, from my shoulders, from my body, from the. I was feeling like a sort of like a brick, really. Maybe from playing basketball for so many hours, I don't know, or from the accumulation of emotions that I've been going through, or maybe altogether, Chishawati, Tiana, Kuateniana, and I feel that all of that has been released all together with the blessings, the meditation, and then afterwards with the collective Wachako Tuani Tia transmission. Eshe wakati shwotesho antigua ta chishawana wati kiu wata. Chikuati chu tu ti chu wata. Shekuata ti tiana kota chukwata tiata wata tiana. How was for you, Patrick?
Oh, blown away, really. I could barely speak at some point anymore. I was like, all those energies, I'm like on a cloud the entire time. Just like he says, been lifted off. So much stuff been thrown away off me, and I'm just listening to all of you. Wow. Yeah, I love you all very much.
Me too, brother. Me
Really
too.
beautiful.
We've been breaking through, releasing, like we say, and we've been sending and receiving a lot. This is the what it feels so great now that we are in another level when we are capable to receive at the same time than send. a lot of love and energy, and this is happening, really happening in much greater levels. And also embracing the child within, releasing that sense of shame or feeling like you are doing the ridiculous in front of everyone, feeling like I don't care, breaking even deeper through all of that, and like helping the mind, the judgmental mind, to just be aside and to stop interrupting anything. I know that for a long time we don't care about these things, but we can always reach a new level of freedom, chuana. And this is what I'm feeling, that we are reaching even further levels of expansion. Before we started recording this session today, we were talking about feeling like talking light languages more than our mother language or any other language that you speak, in this case here, English. And this has also been part of the feeling. And I keep having these transmissions that they interfere and they sort of interrupt what I'm going to say in English in this situation. And I know that this is going to happen tomorrow also in the Spanish and Portuguese group. Before, or in the past, I used to block these light languages. I don't block them anymore, because I truly believe that they are part of the whole thing that is meant to happen. So if you are at home and you still don't feel these light languages, just be patient. At some point, you will start perceiving more and more in your heart. Today, in this collective transmission, we've been working on that a lot. We've been activating hearts in all humanity. We've been sending love. So let it sink. And whilst you are asleep, all these energies, they will be working in your system. So just embrace them with setting that conscious intention, and may you receive all this love and light. Waka esiu makata iyata umata estintiunakatuanta. And they were talking a lot about that, about perceiving things from this center, from the center in the heart, from love, from those feelings, instead of trying to interpret everything with the mind. We've been constantly receiving this message for years now. We've been running this group for 3 years now, and they've been telling these messages, but they keep bringing the same message on and on, because these times that we are facing, they are very challenging, and these are the times that we need to put all our senses on plate. Shuaka tu shuana tiwana uanaka ishuana enetuana, or on the table, in our table, in serving humanity, in serving ourselves. Hu tu santua te uata siti maka wuku tu shuana kata esione kiuntai sanaku esintianata. Recently, I have seen a video from a channeling from Bashar explaining the whole experience when we die. And one of the things in that channeling that is mentioned is that at some point we go through all the experiences that we have had on earth. Not only our experiences and the way we felt, but the way that people that we've been interacting all along our journey, they have felt with us, saying at the end that everything that we are doing to others, we are doing it to ourselves. And at some point when we die, we experience all of that as well, to learn from it and to allow our soul to expand. So Shuana Kitiana Wata, Ute Shawantiana Wata, Ishawana Sowacha Wata. They were bringing these light languages, this awareness also about be aware about what things you are projecting to your brothers, because you are doing it to yourself. Every thought, every action, everything is affecting everyone. And as it's affecting everyone, it's affecting yourself as well. And be aware that at some point you're going to feel it. You're going to feel whatever you have caused to that person. If you have caused pain, you're going to experience that pain at some point when you finish this journey here on earth. We always knew this. We always knew that. And it's not about going through like a court on heaven where there is a judge that is going to send you to hell. No, it's about just experiencing what you are capable to cause to others, and others are yourself. So it's that self-recognition about the exchange of energy that you do towards part of you, and how you have felt through those experiences altogether. So all that information is gathered by your soul, and by doing that you expand. And this collective transmission has been a lot related to that, and they've been working a lot in releasing all that weight, all that heavy weight that we carry in our shoulders from the past. So a lot of forgiveness has been shuata, shuana, tuana, huana, delivered to shuanaka, shuntiana, so that we can also apply this forgiveness to ourselves. Shuaka, shuana, shuana, shuana. Wata, how was for you, Brother Wesley?
Yeah, it was more or less what you were saying there to start. I felt there was what I do feel is that there's, like, lately, I feel like, for me, there's a lot of kinuwaka, suwaka, kiyawata, help from other levels. Yeah, it's kind of coming back again. It's funny because a couple of years ago it was coming in strong, but it worked with the earth energies. But I feel like it's very beneficial too. And as you were saying, I thought it was great that it so synchronized as well, like which everybody is doing an amazing job, and so much love, and yeah, with the languages, like it's kind of cutting out a lot of, is it going to be this or is it going to be that? No, as in, like, like I'm using words, so if I'm going to use this word like this, or if I'm going to use that, and it'll just go straight to the energetic point of whatever matter it needs to restore, like. So it's fascinating, and it's amazing as well. Yeah, and just super grateful, and yeah, just super grateful connected with everybody here. Like you're awesome.
We are very grateful because we receive what we really need, no? Even beyond the intentions that we set in the beginning, we get much more than that. That's the feeling.
Yeah, and even though toward the end, there was only one thing that I had to kind of go through, and I was like, right, if they're going to be there, they'll be there. If they're going to go with it, and it was like, and I won't say sort, it's more there to yeah, but it's fascinating. The stuff is fascinating. It's amazing. So cool. So cool. It's so fun as well.
So much fun. That's what is the most lovely thing about all of this. That, wow, it's the best way that we can imagine that to be working, no, in one place all together. Tishawana, because it's fascinating. It's maybe the highest level of joy working together, let's say. Tishawana.
Like imagine if the like imagine if if this is just running through the field like 24/7.
Yeah, I was actually thinking about the day that we meet in the physical as well. Because if we feel all of this power when we are like online like this, the day that we are just together, just even not doing a light language transmission, just having a coffee or a cup of tea, we are gonna feel like a massive connection. And if there is a moment that we set an intention in a sacred place to just send love and energy with light languages, it's gonna be like wow, mind-blowing, really. Soul blowing.
That's Suwata, exactly. That's the plan as well. Like, so the plan is this. The plan is running this through and just finding those.
Yeah, this is like an initiation. Yeah. An initiation. This is like it has been for years preparing us for that moment when we are gonna take really action and feel.
I was just explaining that to someone last weekend. Went through an initiation. I said the exact same. Well, more or less, they are initiations that come from other higher octaves, and they are exactly what we're even reading about, or what we're seeking, or if it's coming in through TVs or whatever. There's one thing actually what I would say, yeah, when you meet, well, when I've met others, it is super powerful, and it's good for years, because 2016 when I kind of really met others like on this with this kind of collaboration, and it's and yeah, there can be like, yeah, the land will benefit from it too.
I truly believe that the land has like a simultaneous total relationship with what we are going to be doing.
Loves it. Loves it.
We are maybe meeting on May or April in the area of Glastonbury. So you feel like the call to come. Yeah, Melissa and I, we've been feeling for a year and longer than that, the feeling of meeting in that place, in that area, in all that triangle that form the Stonehenge, the Glastonbury, Avebury, and all these sacred places. Also visiting the places where the Maria Magdalene went to, and we are feeling the call to go and work with the land and the sacred places and all these areas. I have spoken about this also to Brother Wesley. He also was feeling like that vibration. So you feel like joining us, maybe April or May will be the time that we will organize that. So if you want to join us, or just leave a comment, if you want to come and meet us there, we will be, like Brother Wesley say, working the land. And as we work in the land, we are working on ourselves, and expanding with the light languages everything that we are. Wow.
And just connect you with that intelligence, and it's just running it. Just running the stuff through. That's what's the job.
And many more meetings like this will happen at some point. And what they were showing me is that whenever we are there, we are not gonna feel like weird in the way we interact with light languages or with the land and with anything. Because as we say, we have been through 3 years of preparation, initiation, and whenever we meet there, we are going to feel like just everything is a continuation, just so naturally it's gonna flow, and we are not gonna create barriers with the mind. We will just let it flow there. I had a lot of visions during this transmission that we made today about being there and also be surrounded by people that they are questioning what languages we are talking and all of that, and also commenting to each other. And we were just so connected to each other that we just continue and continue without giving much of a thought to what the other people are thinking around, just connecting the way we connect here. And we will keep expanding this, that we are expanding every week, also in the physical QHHT, and it's gonna be really, really magic. So you will have the feeling to come, set the intention, and maybe will manifest. Many brothers and sisters, we've been for, like I say, for a year and a half wanting to create this, many aspects of ourselves as well, including the Maria Magdalene one. When I say many brothers and sisters, I mean about aspects. Khadija, how was for you?
I felt like energy in my body.
Yeah.
And and my mind, like my brain was like, I felt like activation in my brain. Yeah.
Wonderful.
It was like a motherly energy, like supportive, and nurturing. I like it. I love it.
Good to know.
Thank
I'm
you.
glad you enjoy, Khadija. What you wanna? Which one? Luis.
It was pristine, amazing, because I felt like I could identify the beings more clearly, and they brought like exactly what I needed. It was like perfect for me. I think it was like fit for all the needs of everyone, and a lot of work, actually, a lot of healing and teaching lessons of how to not be in the situation that we started, to
It's like we are in another coordinate now, no? If you send the coordinate back to NASA, you will give another coordinates now because you are in a complete different place. I feel the same, brother. I feel the same. It's like before and an after. And the compenetration, the connection, the fraternity, beyond levels. Yeah, carry on, brother. Sorry, question one.
That's it.
Nothing else to say, no? It's difficult to explain all of these things that we experience because, we experience it in a very profound level. And what we do when we ask, how did you feel? Practically with the eyes, we communicate also that. And that's what I felt now with Brother Luis, is that But the way he was looking at me, he was saying, I'm telling you everything with that. Chuaka, chuantiana. And I felt it. I felt it. Chuaka, tu shuana. Yeah. Isiwana wata wunte wata shuana. Luis.
It's actually one more thing, because like I was feeling my third eye very active, but there was like a lot of work that needed to be done in the heart. And it was like when I think that when we, just by being present with these beings, and like when they are embodied, they teach us how to be more like, everything is more expanded and connected all the time. And that was kind of what I was getting from it, like channeling the whole cosmos and the vision and passing it through the heart, and just not just like having the vision but not being able to convey it, you know. You have to become a channel, and to become a channel you have to integrate and also be connected, perceive this connection with everything. Yeah,
I totally resonate with that, because it was a much greater experience of channeling these beings. I was at the same time more aware of their energy, but at once I was also outside of myself, observing what it was happening to me by feeling them. It's like multiple experiences at once that was allowing me to feel more expanded. Yeah, chuanakati and tianahuata. And that was allowing what we were mentioning before, the receiving and giving at the same time, simultaneously, without interfering one with the other. We've been programmed to give, and whenever we were thinking, I'm going to receive, we were blocking the giving, and now the giving and receiving is happening simultaneously in a very pleasurable way. It's very difficult to explain all of this that Luis mentioned, but he did it. He mentioned it. He described it great. Or maybe the best way possible, with the English word. But yeah, it's experiencing multiple things at once, feeling that you are the observer at the same time that you are the channeler, and at the same time that you are fully aware of what these beings are within you, Hatun Tiana, recognizing their energy in a much greater level, isn't it? Kuati Kuanti Chuanakata. And that gives us a sense of we are getting farther, and we are obviously expanding, and obviously growing in many levels. And it's such a pleasure to listen to you guys, because you are reflecting what I am experiencing, vice versa. Shuanaku tu shuanaki shana wata, and that feels great as well. If there is any doubt from the mind, that helps also a lot to put that doubt away. Shuana isha kwakata kuata. And now it's Meli. Juana, thank you, Luis. Kuata. We will come back to you now, maybe for the codes, if you have some there. Kuata kutu shuana.
Yeah, I resonate with what everybody said. I felt like there was a lot of heaviness taken off our shoulders, being put back into alignment. I'm so grateful for that. And yeah, it's just amazing energy, like exactly what like Louise was saying, just like that we received what we were needing, and we were giving as much as we were receiving. And I somewhere through the transmission I pulled a card, and it was Saint Sarah. This is like nearly bursting out my chest, because we were speaking about light languages and I was stopping myself speaking English through it, and I called on St. Sarah's energy and asked her if she had any messages for us, and she said, I'm going to try and remember it now. Embrace the unknown, walk fearlessly with faith in your heart, and with faith and love in your heart, and we are always here to assist you. So I had to get that out because it was something that I was channeling and I never said it.
Actually, sorry, because I got a vision during it. She's not. It wasn't anything Christian, no? Was there? Was she
the daughter of Mary Magdalene and Jesus?
Was it? All right.
Yeah.
I actually got a Christian kind of a nun. I got a kind of Christian nun coming in, and it was like it felt like a bit of a saint as well.
Yeah.
It was like a real, like tangible vision. Like I was curious, was there any connection to that?
I'll show you the card.
Yeah. I was gonna say anything, and then
And Sarah.
I did see a head. I'd seen a headpiece, right? I did see a headpiece. That's what I was kind of curious of, the headpiece, and I was like, "Is this?" That's what I kind of seen. I seen a headpiece and the thing surrounding her, and I was like, "Going, is this like?" Because I felt like it was a bit like a saint, like.
Well, she's I think she's like supposed to be Jesus and Mary Magdalene's daughter.
That's mad.
But yeah, I just want to express that I am so happy and I'm so grateful for all of you and all the light beings that came to assist us. But I'm going to jump off right now and say goodbye. Okay.
Can you just show the card once again, love?
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah. Can you see?
Because Wesley say like a nun, and she's more like a nun in those times, isn't it?
Yeah, it was. She had the headpiece. She actually had this. She had that. She had this, and she had that, and then it was like, is this a nun? And yeah, it's interesting.
And what does it say underneath?
It says unknown.
The unknown. Okay.
Yeah, so she's meant to. Hold on. It says, "I'll show you the realms unknown. Demonstrate that you are not alone. Sit with me and hear my divine tale, revealing all that's beyond the veil." And she represents the energy of the divine feminine and the divine masculine in perfect balance, the sort of harmony that you currently seek. And that she was a radiant starseed, a gifted child with powers of telekinesis, telepathy, cosmic shape-shifting, and mind control. And you call on her for help with your psychic gifts. To see what lies ahead. Basically. And she's got a shamanic frequency that can assist you with courage and face both the seen and unseen adversities.
Thank you for sharing this extra information, Meli. Thank you so much. See you, lovely. Bye-bye. Wonderful. And now let's pass to these codes. Let's go and see these codes from Luis.
I'm gonna say goodbye as well.
Goodbye, brother. Thank you so much.
Hey, take
it easy. Take it easy. Bye-bye, Archie.
Bye-bye. We are three.
I'll probably drop. I'll take a look at the codes quickly, and then I'll drop as well.
Yeah, we are gonna leave anyway, brother. We are gonna wrap up very soon. I love this, really. And this type of energy magically manifests also when I'm playing basketball with the children. Everybody just saying anything that they think or anything that they feel like saying, reaching crazy levels of I don't know, of joy and happiness and energy. That energy that creates when you are having a lot of fun and doing sports at the same time. That also your body is secreting this I don't know, endorphins they call it. And these endorphins collaborate with at the end of the day, it's the same thing. It's like substances or things in our hormones in our body interacting and creating this high feeling. And you can see the children and the youngsters shouting, really shouting of whatever they say, like their favorite player. Let's say that they are shooting and they say their favorite players like Michael Jordan. And then they start shouting suddenly. And you have to laugh because you say, wow, we are all in the same vibration. We are all in this crazy same high vibration and we are having so much fun. And the weather outside is rainy, cold. We are wearing like 4 layers of clothes, but we are playing like Eskimos there, basketball in the most terrible, horrible weather. And that doesn't matter because we are in that vibration. And this is really, really a manifestation for me of the how great we can be when we unite our love, and fun and joy. And this is what we do here. So yeah, sports, like languages, everything that connects us. Take us to another level. And we are capable of doing that.
Did you know? I was just curious. Did you notice? Because you're working in the quantum field as well, so you're energetically expanded. You're probably more expanded. You are more expanded than normal. So that's just the pure mathematics of it. You're connected to the field. So did you notice the way you're moving or steps? Do you notice the way you can move? Do you notice any difference in?
Totally. The children after the match, they are completely different children as well. And so yeah, I'm aware that I am doing that, but at the same time, I'm doing my role also on being a good player so that they can connect to that. Because if I start talking only like languages, many of them, they are not ready to process the light languages. I mean, they might be ready, but they will be very shocked. Sometimes they come children and youngsters that they are more in tune with the light languages and I can speak them, but sometimes like today they weren't. And there is also another guy of my age, a French guy who is not familiar with the light languages, so I couldn't speak them as I usually do. And so
I was curious of the field, even though you're not speaking it, the field. So you've been activated, so you're transmitting this energy into the planet. So I was curious of what way you're interacting. So like you're operating, like for me personally, I'm operating a lot different than probably 20 years ago. So everything's a bit more dynamic, like you're in tune with the field. Like, so if you go through the whole geometric field of the
I totally feel that, brother. I even when I'm shooting, I can feel like dimensional planes where I can see the ball flying and a lot of geometry. And then the ball goes inside perfectly. Without it's just like really, really magic because and the children are like, wow, you are so good. Did you play in the Spanish league or something like that? And I am really working in these fields, and magically everything is smooth and flows and manifests in incredible levels that you have to laugh, because there are situations where when I'm farther from the ring than the 3-point line, let's say from the midfield line, from the, you divide the court in two, let's say that in the middle line of the court, and from there I start shooting and I make this, I score in a way that is unthinkable. Maybe for Stephen Curry, who is a professional, is something very normal, but for me it's not normal, especially because I don't have the strength to score from there. But today it was like everything was getting in, everything was getting in. And all the children were looking like, what the fuck is going on? And that makes everybody happy. And then we get all connected in that happiness, in that, what, how is this possible? And then the children started shooting from behind the ring as well, and they were making the shot from behind the, there is a, this is the board, the ring, and there is a wall, and behind the wall they were shooting and they were making they were scoring, and they were also like saying, how can we do this, how can we do this? And I was telling them, when you don't give up about the things that you trust, about the things that you want to make in life, you manifest them the same way that you are scoring today these points. And then I take these opportunities to say these little messages in between, and that's it, and it's going with the flow. But yeah, of course, inside me I'm experiencing other things that I cannot really tell them, and sometimes I cannot even explain to myself why I'm doing that, or what's the meaning of that really. But I just see the geometry in the whole field. How can you make how you can make the ball to get in to a nut.
Because see, for me, like even when, because back in Blarney, I would have met a lot of people who would have known me, so they would have known me as like I was a fighter. I grew up as a fighter, so they were like, oh man, I remember, and a lot of them are on about the old stories. I remember when there was two fellas gave me a head bop in Cork City. You came over, you all right? And he basically started. And one I was like, I can't remember that. They're like, yeah, you did. My nose was blood. There was blood everywhere. And I was like, all right, no worries. He's like, oh yeah, and he was like, because one of my brothers passed away 3 years. That's why I came back. He was like, yeah, you're the McNamara's, you're the legends, and you know he's going on, you know, all these old stories. So I meet all these people on about that, on about them. But Jacob was a fighter. Jacob was a fighter. Yeah. So and I was sharing him certain stuff, and he was like, whoa.
You have met Jacob as well, no, Luis? Yes.
Luis.
So and it's incredible that we are hearing that they've been fighters. When usually we think about fighters of being aggressive, or killing each other and things like that. This is the beauty also about what I appreciate by listening, Brother Wesley, and also this more things about his life and his colleagues.
So I met one guy that I grew up with, and he was like, oh yeah, you were, you know, this, and I was like, whatever. I said, what I work with now, which I don't. That's the whole thing. I got out of it at 20s. I stopped 23, 24. I stopped. I actually couldn't, because I used to feel pain of others, so I had to stop. My last fight was 2004 up in Dublin, up in Tala actually, but because I used to feel the pain. But I told them, I took them through a few moves, and it was all basically breaking points, and so like going into sinews, going into all this dynamic. It's on another level, and I have stepped toe to toe with Kung Fu masters, Tai Chi masters, and I didn't want to challenge them, but they asked me to go to one-on-one with them, and it's just the intelligence is just there and it's working. It's actually coming through different octaves. So it's like work with pressure points, work with certain energetic frequencies, and of course, like there's no like the way I would run it, it wouldn't be, there'd be no hurt, there'd be no pain. It would be working with force. It would dynamically unfold, and it kind of present the other individual what force they're putting towards me, like. So it would kind of come back and mirror them, you know, or might transform. So the geometry come in through the construct, and it reverse it and lock it and load it, and then the forces will come in and it boom, so it lock and load, and then it kind of in a gentle manner. So I'm like going, whoa, and then I was saying to Jacob, it's like this is wild.
Do you practice the same, brother, for healing?
So with the healing, yeah, would be like, so if they're doing certain types of healing on a quantum level, it'd be like a bag of tools. So not like a doctor's operating thing. So it's going to grab a certain type of, so there'll be a transmission. So bring in a certain transmission. So it would be bringing in information that the representative would already know, until they're ready to receive it. But a lot of time it would just break through the field. So it's breaking through the field. That's what it is.
Exactly.
So that's why I was curious of when you were talking about the basketball, because that's the kind of way this works.
It's the same thing. It's the same thing. When you are telling me all of this, I feel that it's the same thing. It's the same thing, just in manifesting in different ways.
And that's why I even think some of the martial arts too, a lot of it was actually spiritual, like, so they're tapping into these fields, they're tapping into these dimensions, tapping into aspects of themselves, and then transferring them through, and then they're working within this grid force, like. So and Jacob does say to, he's like, whoa, he's like, I never heard people saying it like this. And he was like telling me, I need to get, because he was on to me like last night, he was on, you need to grab it, I need to get a grab a recorder and start taping this or start recording this, because, you know, he said that he's done a lot of studying on different things, and he hasn't come across that. But that's the basic position, and I would say the same thing to him. Like what he's working with, the intelligence is running through him. So this is the form, this is what's happening on the planet. We're running this stuff through, and we're bringing in the light, and it's all about the light. But we are the light, we return to the light, we are that, of that. And that's why I was curious in the basketball, because you know, even because the electromagnetic field will be it'll become more fluid, because you will be the field will become more tangible, like it'll be more, it's more alive, like it's more alive.
Yeah, actually is. The thing is that I never spoken about, I don't think, and if I have spoken about something about it, is here in this group. No, it's something that I usually experience more inside, and I don't speak about what I'm seeing, like in geometry and all these things, because they will really think that I'm nuts. They will really think that I'm nuts. I think by talking light languages, they already think that I'm a little bit nuts, and that's why I
get that. Yeah, I know. I totally get that. I would say I know I wouldn't dare to a lot of people. I wouldn't, as they would. Even though today I did notice I was picking up these like really heavy blocks, and I was speaking it like it was find balancing points, because they're like super heavy duty.
Yeah, we've done a lot of work today removing massive blocks.
No, actually physical blocks, like building walls. So I was lifting these kind of heavy duty blocks, you know, solid blocks. So there's a lot of pressure. So I might be around someone, and every now and then I might go, or I might go, and then they would just think they don't think any of it, because it just sounds like an old tribal language. So they don't even notice it. They don't. They notice it, but they don't. You know, they don't think it's mad or whatever. They might recognize it, really.
And has it happened to you, brother, ever that you feel like you need to do certain movement with your body, like a chiropractor, to remove tension? Because this has been, I think, is maybe the third time that this happened in one of these collective transmissions. that I feel guided in the same way that I feel guided to move my hand to do some energy work. When it's something concerning myself or something for my health, they start also guiding me in what movements I need to do with the neck and with the shoulders, and sometimes I twist my whole body and then they start cracking, and then suddenly everything feels better.
But I believe what you're doing there, that's actually the activation of the Merkaba. So you're working with the, because that's the over, like you're working with the, that's the, you work with the field,
removing anything that is blocking, isn't it?
Yeah, because you're actually coming from a different space, place, beyond time, and you're saying something's here, so it's finding its way to, totally. You're the first person who said this to me, so it might start cracking. So like, if you try to do it like without it doing it, people could put their back out, maybe, I don't know, but it's like it totally becomes normal, and it's like going, whoop. But there's a lot, it becomes, you lock in. But the mad thing is, you just don't even lock that. You lock up through the universe. So you're actually locking up through the universe. So that's the Merkaba. That's what I feel, the activation of the Merkaba. You're actually activated. That's what it's got curious of the field.
That makes perfect sense, because it's not only here in the physical, it feels like multiple parts of myself readjusting. In alignment, creating alignment, sort of. And if you look at me in the physical, it really looks weird, because I'm doing gestures that really feel like you are the exorcist child.
Amazing. You're breaking up the density. Like that was a part of my awakening, as I started to my chest bones. Like I was talking a conversation with someone, and they'd start feeling their heart. My chest bones start cracking open. Doesn't happen now. Every now and again, if I was having kind of a deep conversation with someone, probably hasn't happened in 2 years. And then I heard it was a click.
Your sternum, isn't it? All these bones crack. Crack. That happens to me a lot, brother.
Your centerpiece. So you're that's why you're saying you're expanded. You're open up to the cosmos. Like you've got all these things that are working on different planes. So that's in reality, that's the grander scale of humanity to shift. We're just activated. That's what's happening. That's what the grand scale is, to bring humanity to shift into another level. Because what we have opened up is what I feel, what they tell me. It's the Merkaba. So you're able to pinpoint position, and it's a part of the grid work as well, because you're connecting to all these intelligences. That's a part of you, streaming it through, and then resonating. But yeah, totally.
I really appreciate your reflection, your reflective information, Tisha, man. Because to me, it's confirmation that we always have this side of ourselves. Am I nuts? Really? No. But the
whole thing, it's kind of working with natural order. So you're actually working with it's more natural order. It's like you're working with more natural order, nature order. You're actually working with even beyond it, and you're clicking. It's like a hub access point. So that's the whole thing. You're like a hub access point. You're the center of the universe, and then everything is unfolding from it. And then if you go to Buddha, when the Buddha is the unfolding of the petal, sometimes you could even say that's the unfolding reality as it seems. Like,
and you feel even better than doing a whole session of yoga. Or personally, I feel like that. I can spend maybe 1 hour doing yoga. When I do this talking like languages, this realignment or whatever it is, it makes me feel even better. It's like there is no weight or density in my body at all. There is nothing.
I do. So I do need to do, like, I love the yoga. I don't do enough of it. Because the yoga is a part of my opening up. I opened up like parts of my mind.
I think it's the same thing, brother.
Yeah.
My feeling is that it's the same thing.
Yeah, it is. Actually, because I've said it to people here, that in Ireland, in different parts of the planet, we were doing yoga. So yoga is actually it's more or less the activation of it anyway of that field. Like so, like what we would have done. It's just not India. Here we would have done it 1,000 years ago, whatever which we're doing now is that we're opening up to these postures and all these things. It's just a natural way of there's natural ways of opening up
our way of doing it naturally.
Chakras. Like. So and communicating from whatever fields as well. So you start to use all these devices and whatever the certain resonances.
What I tried to say, brother, I didn't mean to take importance from about yoga.
No.
I think yoga is the same actually, but the thing is that when we do the transmissions together, it's so powerful that it feels like if I done more than 1 hour of yoga. That's what I try to say. It's like the whole collective transmission helped me to do everything much faster, much more effective and much faster somehow. Obviously, I feel that this is because of all your support and the union that we are creating with the light languages. So it's not, for me, it's not the same experience to spend 1 hour doing yoga than coming here and do these cracking adjustments in terms of maybe, I don't know, 20 minutes or less. Even less, I think in 10 minutes I did it today. So it's so fast and effective.
Yeah, I know it's funny because people would think it's your what you say again, like exorcist, like the exorcist. But would you see it like you see like even the way like I would know this from I see it from Jacob. I see it from Jacob all the time. He starts kicking in and it starts sinking like so it's finding it and sinking in. So
sometimes the neck sometimes goes like twisting like this way and then up.
Yeah,
and it does the cracking here in the cervicals, like crack.
Amazing. Yeah, bringing everything into alignment. It's amazing. Yeah. And that's what we want. Like that's what we are then as the voices. So just we're like and that's the whole thing as well. Then we're so sensitive that we're picking up everything. And then we're supposed to be this, we're supposed to be that, we're supposed to be this, we're supposed to be that. And then we're able to clear out all this.
Even in my knees, in this transmission today, even in my knees, I felt guided to start doing like this, like hitting like that, like tapping.
Yeah.
And then when I did the whole thing, not only that, but also like with like a sort of massage with the energy that we were feeling. When I finished the whole thing, I felt both knees, instead of hot, I felt them so cold, super cold, and like with a lot of vibration and cold feeling. So super cool. And they told me, yeah, that's you and everyone healing. And I'm feeling that we are sharing all of this also for Brother Luis, who is also practicing a lot of Reiki. So this is also, as they are making me feel, something that we are sharing, Brother Wesley and I, but it's also for you, brother. Huatin Tio Makata. So that you take this thing to everything that you do in your session, Swana to Swana. We give this reflection to as confirmations of what we do, and also more data about what other things we can apply. Even if we are doing something else or channeling something else, this information is getting in. Yeah, let's see that. To me, what I'm getting is everything we've been talking about in codes. Sushuanaka, shuana. Esintakaku, totorokush untukuata. Sentiki umakata, tete eshontukuana. Te setuana. It comes also Trinity. Nete chuana, integrating, kuto tiana. The different aspects of ourselves, like divided in three and integrating all together. And the middle one, let's say, is like the most solid part. And the other parts of ourselves are also Eshawakati Tiana, coming to one, Tiana Huata, to more awareness, not necessarily being the solid together with the other one, but in a sense of experiencing all together Shanakwata and bringing the heaven to earth. Is our activation of our chromosomes and releasing Sawata.
Sayawata. I see dancing. I see dancing. That's what I can see. I see dancing, and to the left, what I see, which is might be Lewis is right, is actually I can see dragon. I could see like yeah, like a kind of a playful dragon, positive, positive aspect of the dragon. Not saying dragons are negative, but I'm just saying I just see a real positive aspect of the dragon, which I see the people dancing. Yeah.
It's so interesting because in many of these downloads that Luis has brought to Earth, a lot of people say that they see people dancing. Yeah, brother. Yeah, in the Spanish and Portuguese group, they do also see this. So it's so interesting that you brought that also.
And like an interdimensional, like tribal dance too. It's like an interdimensional tribal dance, suta, which is very popular in the 90s here actually. Actually, what I noticed in the 90s, you know what, like very kind of 90s kind of interdimensional dances and coming
So in other ways, they are telling us that the importance of dancing when we feel it, don't block this form of expression, because dancing has in so many multiple levels so much meaning. So if you feel guys like dancing at some point, you are watching this video, do it, don't block yourself. Just pick some track of music that you like. It doesn't matter, it doesn't need to be from our ancestors. If you want to look for something like that in YouTube, you have plenty of music from our ancestors. But sometimes I do it also from with music from the 90s or from the 80s, and it doesn't really matter. As long as I like that music, it helps me flow and Siawati and Ahutu and Tikiana. Sometimes I do it with reggae music as well, Tia Nahuata, and I do my rituals with that music. But yeah, if your body is like feeling like moving and anakawute, just let it flow. Because it's really meaningful for your soul and for your process that you're going through. You're gonna feel much better later on. In the same way, singing or any type of expression, there is a YouTuber who just take a guitar, a few cameras, and he goes around US saying, "Do you want to sing with me?" And then he just meet random people in the street who start singing with him, and he has this ability to follow with the chords of the guitar every single song, no matter what song it is. He just listen to it a little bit and he pick up the chords, and he just play with random people. And then at the end of every session, he ask the people, "How do you feel? How do you feel?" And the answers from the people are amazing, are amazing. And he replies, often he replies, "That's the energy circulating through you. This is the energy of your soul speaking," and things like that, which it is not far from what we are saying here. She and I is exactly the same thing. So let your souls speak in any way or form that they want to express themselves. It's very meaningful, very meaningful, if not the key to release the imprisonment that we feel in our body. Many of you will get to that point, like Brother Wesley, when you see geometries and things like that, and you start also working in other levels with in other dimensions. But in the meantime, you can reach this path also by just expressing naturally who you are. Tuana machu untiuma. Shini kuotu shuntu tuku tutu shuana. Shiana wata. Chichanana. Stop judging yourself for how it looks like. If you look silly, if your singing is not perfect, or the way you play an instrument is not the most adequate one, transcend all of that, because you will be surprised of the results. And this and much more is there in these codes also. That's Yana. Do you have more, brother?
These ones, they are actually not from today, but they were the last ones that I made, and I kind of felt called to share them.
When this happened, brother?
A few days ago, like
few days ago. Were you like having a meditation or doing something?
I was just like feeling the energies.
Feeling the energy, okay. Mm-hmm. I see faces, a lot of faces from many beings, like representing we are here and we are part of you. Chiawata, Chineakwata, collaborating. Again, is 3 columns of Shuaki Huata Ishun Tuku Ustutu Ma Iya Makauti Niti Kututu Nat Setishun Tuku Tushun Taka Iti Titi Uku Anakata Chekuaka Tishanaka Uko Shoocho Tiku Abachu Uku Shini Iki Wakana Ichi Nakunta Shishawata 3113 Shini Chumakata Shitiu Kuntutu Shumaka That's my interpretation. What
I got was background voice of expression, whatever that means. But it kind of, it's funny because when I was getting it, Ishmael, then you said that it was like many expressions of different beings, but that's what I got, is that the background voice of expression being transferred through the octaves. Many colors of expression. Suata tuata. Kuniwa katuata kunakiata. Many levels of understanding. Sanui aku tatu pani aku. All as one.
Chawa, chifa, chawa.
Sanuaya katu.
Chawata, chianawata. Every expression counts. Hishawatikata, wotiwan, tikwana, shichuana, kachuana, kata. Remember that you are all of them at once together. Kushuan chakwata, echuana, hutini, wutuchuana. You are coming closer and closer to understand and experience all of this. But as we been mentioning, let the expression come through. So that you can learn from your own reflections and you can help other brothers and sisters to also reflect on you. Juanta, Ishana, Wote, Intikanaku, and vice versa. Shunakwana. Eneki Yumakata, Teti Yumakati, Uwa, Tiana. Shuanaku Tishawakata, Ianaku Ontainama, Seni Makata, Osanaraku Sintiyuma, Shurun Mateshun Turukuata, Shini Yamakata. Ochuaka, Uana Iyamata. Wow. Amazing.
Amazing. Amazing.
Turuguana, Sineku, Tushun, Tuku, Tushun, Tututiana, Trinity, Hianaku, Tushuanaka, Tushunakata, Hanata, Shuntuana. Thank you, brothers. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Luis.
Anything you want to add, Luis?
Yeah, I was going to say that actually. Is there anything you want to express about the interpretations? Suyatata.
Just grateful for everything that came up. Yeah.
What that too sure. So you resonate with what we say, Shuanaka. What do you feel when you feel them? Huasha.
It changes actually. It depends on the moment.
The moment you're watching them.
Yeah. But it's always like nice to receive things I wasn't really expecting, that I couldn't see, you know.
Yeah.
What I was getting is that you're doing a lot of work as well. Like, so you've like Ferdusia. That's what I was getting there. Well, Ismail was speaking. So that's what is coming totally towards me. So yeah, you know, good on you.
Yeah, you are doing a lot. You are not only downloading the codes, but also helping this information to come through. And the most beautiful thing is that they keep changing. They keep changing. This is a message that we have received before, also in other weeks, that they keep moving. And maybe the same codes, if we see them maybe tomorrow, we bring completely different messages. And this is what made them even more, to me, greater. In the way we see codes of our letters from our language, it's like they have maybe 8 meanings maximum or 10 meanings maximum. But when we see the codes, it's like the way I feel it is infinite. And that makes me feel also that whatever the feeling is in that precise moment is right. Anyway, because it's infinite, the magnitude is infinite. And the meaning is what the soul feels like expressing in that particularly quantum moment, that is observing and interacting with the codes and your energy Luis, Chuanaka, Chunshana. In this case, our energies, Chuaha here, and all together with our guides and blah, 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 and everybody else. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much.
Very much.
Another Shuana Guti Anawata. Infinite gratitude. Watata.
Sowata, thanks very, very much. Sanawayata, Kutata, Tuyaka, Tuata. And have an amazing weekend.
You too, brother.
Keep running the light through. Suwata,
What I would do, Anna.
to change this world. Suyawata, Kuyata, for the betterment of humankind. I just keep going, keep going. Thanks very much. Guys. You're legends. Legends.
Bye, brother.
Otaku tiam mataka ati kuakati yoman. Antani kaku taisa kau taku tuku tuku ise kiata.